Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 4861 in Candy Crush Saga, and if you find these videos helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. So let's take a look at this. It's a hard level, and this is a dedication to Susan, who is stuck here. We've got 20 moves to open up 2 of the licorice shells, here they are in their sugar chests, and collect 78 crystal candies, and we've got them all over the board, and some of them are super thick. Instinctively, I think that I need to collect as many keys as quickly as possible. And it looks like this one's pretty open. These aren't so open. This is even worse. Are those all the keys I need? I don't think so. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is 1, 2. Okay, so I guess we just need to collect those 4. But look at this. It's under crystal candy, under a licorice lock, right in the center of an area that's going to be hard to reach because we've got all these cutouts. Plus we have chocolate along the borders. Now the chocolate maybe could grow under here and help us out. I don't have any great moves. I can't collect this. Let's see if things flow out. Yeah, that flows out there. And now I've got a stripe to try to open this side up a bit. I can make a stripe here, or I can collect the key. I need to hit this. And if this works properly, then the candy cane fence and the sugar chest shouldn't block me from being able to hit this before I get it rescued. Alright, now what I'm going to do is this, and then, oh shoot, it didn't damage this. Okay, so my understanding, although maybe I'm wrong, I very well could be wrong, but King could be wrong too. They could have changed how things operate. From my understanding, oh, maybe I am wrong. If there's a licorice in here, it won't go beyond. But maybe if there's a licorice in here, it won't even reach it, which is kind of weird, because if there's not a licorice in the way and there's something in here, that would hit. Like, let's say there's a color bomb trapped in there. It would hit and explode that color bomb. But it's not doing that. So whether or not it's the board's fault or my, whether or not the board should do that in most cases or I'm just misremembering, it doesn't matter because it's not happening now. I'm going to do this and take this out. I'm trying to line up the orange, but it's a tough job. I've also got these stripe dispensers. I've got the chocolate that keeps growing, but I'm really limited in my moves. I think that's about all I can do. Wow. So limited. So Susan, I see, what a great deal of your problem is. This is a really tough board, and it is listed as a hard level. Wrong direction. I wanted to stripe that way. Plus, it's just so hard to make any moves here that we want to make. I finally collected that key, and now I get to do this. And now I get to do this, which will hit this. It doesn't hit this. It's not the candy cane fence that's blocking. Here we've got this problem. Can I slide this downward? Having a really tough time with that. Okay, I'm going to collect this key in the center and then keep working on ways to try to get that key. We've also got these fish. I only have 4 moves left. Look at how much work I have to do. I've been concentrating on the keys and I finally got them. In order to concentrate on the keys, I had to kind of abandon these. And so I'm suffering here, but I'm also suffering on the keys. I don't think it was a wrong choice. Look at this. Wow. That's awful. Let's see if I can do better than 22 crystals. I don't know on my next attempt whether I'm going to be able to hit that licorice. But let's try to get at least all keys collected and fewer than 22. Let's see if we can get on the right track for figuring this out. So I know that the keys are important, but I also know that I've got limited things I can do. I'm going to go ahead and take this, take out some of that crystal candy. Yeah, that chocolate grew. Take out the crystal candy and collect a key. So sad that the stripes don't work. I could do this, but that stripe isn't going to hit over here. I should probably focus on this or down below. I'm going to do this and try to get things flowing and open. So we're hitting this. Again, looks good. I don't know that it is. I think I'm better off doing something like this. I also want to get over to here. Okay, so now I can hit this pretty hard. A few stripes there. Ooh, I've got a rat. And now look, I can finally, with 13 moves left, I can start beating these up. It's hard to do. I'm not being extremely successful, but I'm getting some work done on them. I need to bring now these stripes downward. So let's try to do this. Uh-oh, look at that, look at that. Okay. So, getting the keys is important, but also knowing which keys are the hardest to get. That center one, I think, is the hardest to get. So focusing on that has helped me. Now I can take out all purple, and that would have a pretty big effect on the board, I think. It would take out all of these, so we're knocking these sugar curls, these candy curls back. Do I need to take out the candy curls? No, it's not part of the mission. But everything I do to clear things out helps me with that mission. It would also be setting off some fish, which should help. I think I should just do this right away. Take this out and see if that helps me to clear other things. There we go. Now we're getting those crystal candies knocked down. I can do this to hit this crystal candy. I still have chocolate on this board. I don't have any stripes coming in through here, and that one is the wrong direction. And trying to set up a combo doesn't seem to work here. Even though I think I'm doing better, I'm not there, and I'm a little bit worried here. There we go, that helps. Now if I can get this stripe down a bit, let's do this. Oh, that came down too far. It's going to be hard to angle that so it comes down at the right. I'd rather have a wrapped candy I can use. I still need 8 crystal candies, and the chocolate has blocked it. So anytime we succeed in one area, we likely have trouble in the other areas. That's what happens. I'm going for some cascading here. I think cascading is my best shot. Maybe I take out those candy curls. Maybe that's what I do. Oh, maybe I do this and try to bring this down further. Oh, too far. Oh, and those don't reach because it didn't come through. So let's take out, I'm thinking purple. Purple, blue, or orange. Let's take out purple and see how we end. We got them both open, and we still had 6 crystal candies, but I feel really good about the progress we made. So here's what I learned. We have to get those keys collected quickly, and it is difficult. So we have to look at every opportunity. What we have to do is match under the crystal candy, especially if we've got the opportunity to collect these keys along the side. We have to make moves low to the ground to try to encourage cascading, and I have to do a better job of taking out that chocolate so I have access to those crystal candies. Still, I feel pretty good about where we are on a hard level with this many tries. So I'm going to pause, come back with a new board. I'll have the microphone turned off initially, but once I solve this, I will come through and narrate everything for you. Okay, so here's my next attempt. Where is the best place to move? I can't quite get any of the keys, so maybe the lowest one possible is going to create that. Oh, nice. Look at this. I could make a stripe here. Look at that right in the center. So that's going to create the most kind of chaos that we need to help. I'm going to go through here. Let's set up that. There we go. Look, we collected a key and we opened up that key in the center. I've got some chocolate I need to be aware of. I don't have any great moves. I'm going to work in this little corner here, and it's hitting the chocolate and it got that key. All right, so I want to get to the corners. Take that out, and I want to get to that key in the center. Not able to do that yet, but oh, look at that. Perfect, perfect. Now I could set this off, but I would love to get a striped wrapped combo once I use this key and open things up, and that's what we got. We got that striped wrapped combo, and it's going to take out some licorice, and it's going to take out some chocolate, and it's going to take out some, oh nice, some of the crystal candies. Now I could try to hold on to this and match it up, but I think maybe taking out a color would be good because it's hard. Oh. If I do this, I take out a color by hitting that color bomb and I open up another color bomb. And now taking out a color concentrates things down, opens things up a bit more, clears out what's under the crystal candy. And sometimes we think we have to match those with another special, but just taking out a color is often really good. Here though, I'm working right where I've got this crystal candy. I'm working where it was the problem. Instead of using that color bomb, I worked directly at the source. So that took me under 5 tries. That was my very next try there. I know it can be frustrating when we hit a hard level, but what you have to do is you have to ask yourself questions. Why am I not able to pass this? What have I been trying, and what new things can I try? Working low to the ground really helped so we could get cascading, when the board allowed us to work low to the ground. Remember that sometimes our moves are limited when the board is full of all of those blockers. So don't beat yourself up on the ones that you can't get. But when you get a bit of luck, when you are able to make some of the moves you want to make, then make sure you're paying attention to each and every move. Capitalize on that luck by following it up with good strategy and good moves. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.